Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Flashback. And this film was originally called The Education of Frederick Fitzel. And this is from writer-director Christopher McBride, starring Dylan O'Brien as Fitzel. And you also have Micah Monroe, who pops up as Cindy, one of his classmates. And this film is after a chance encounter with a man forgotten from his youth, Fred literally and metaphorically journeys into his past. And as his mother is dying and he's dealing with that emotional heft, he sees a picture of this guy that he knew from high school, and then he gets kind of teleported back to that moment in a bathroom, seeing him there. And then basically, this whole entire film turns into this giant fluid movement through time and experiences for Frederick. And we're on for a ride. And McBride, I will give him a lot for being very bold in what he's trying to portray in this film. The editing is pretty impressive in terms of how they make this all work. There's a little bit too bold of some filmmaking choices. I know it's trying to help you experience like these drugs and these experiences that Frederick's experiencing. So many experiences. But it feels cheesy and kind of takes you out of the film. But there's just impressive fluid cuts. Similar to like, this is definitely not The Father. But in that same sense of like, you're cutting through something here and now we're in a completely different experience where this story takes us from time to experience what is real, what is not real, and we're along for the ride. And McBride does a really great job of creating this weird experience. The score is very atmospheric and electronic, with Anthony Scott Burns and Pilot Priest doing this score. Pilot Priest formerly doing Come True, which was another score that really stuck out to me. And the cinematography from Brandon Stacy really helps frame everything. This is a technical just experiment that really works well in that way. From a narrative and a character standpoint, it feels so muddled to me, and to be perfectly honest, I was sitting here at the end of the film being like, what did I watch? How do I feel about this? And I felt like it jumped around too much for me to really emotionally anchor to these characters. But Dylan O'Brien has a lot of emotional heavy lifting to do, and he has a lot of different kinds of things to do in his performance here, and I think he really goes for it. And I think Dylan O'Brien's a really underappreciated actor. Like, most people know him from like The Maze Runner, but like he has some other fun performances. I really enjoyed him in Love and Monsters last year, and like what was it, American Assassin? I think he did a fine job in that as well. Micah Monroe's great. I loved her in The Guest and It Follows, and she has this interesting kind of role in this film. But in general, I feel like the cast really delivers. The technical aspects deliver. I just don't know if I felt connected to this story and really felt like I got a thematic experience or an emotional experience out of this. Technically, and from like a filmmaking perspective, I thought this was really cool to watch, but in the end, I didn't really feel it. But if you're in for a crazy, weird, twisting kind of thriller, then that's going to take you on a very interesting ride. Check out Flashback. But if that isn't enough for you, I don't know if this will be enough for you. So just keep that in mind. But these are my thoughts on Flashback. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.